Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of My Butler. Along Kamisaki Makoto's route, we are on chapter 3 with him, Insufficient Words. And good lord, I don't know if I can read this whole route. If these two keep stuttering every single sentence that they speak to each other, hopefully they'll get comfortable with each other soon, because I'm really tired of the stuttering. It's like every single sentence. Let's see if it gets any better here. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
Good morning, Mr. Dirili. Please, get up.
Oh, good morning, Makoto.
Here is today's morning tea, Mr. Dirili.
Yeah, thanks. There you go with the stuttering again.
So many things happened yesterday, and I thought this might refresh you.
Yeah.
You can enjoy the fresh scent of this nilgiri tea with steamed milk added on top.
I've never heard of that kind of tea.
It's a bit of an irregular combination, but I thought you'd enjoy it.
It looks so good.
Yes.
Even after a good night's rest, he's still acting awkwardly. Makoto's face has been stiff since yesterday. It hasn't been stiff from the very beginning. And here we are with the awkward silence. It's so hard talking to him. I don't even know what I should say to him.
Here you are, Mr. Dirili.
When I tried to take the teacup, our fingers touched for a split second. Makoto?
Pardon me, Mr. Dirili.
Oh, don't be embarrassed. Come on. He became completely red in an instant. Is he a virgin? And yet, his forehead was wrinkled and he didn't look happy. He averted his eyes away from me. Makoto. Later that day, during breakfast.
Achoo. Are you alright, Mr. Dirili?
Dogenzaka had been serving my food and had looked over at me with a worried look on his face. Yeah, I'm fine.
It gets cold here every morning and night, so please do be careful not to catch a cold. Or rather, Kamisaki, you should be the one taking care of her. Yes, I will. That's not possible. Yesterday he got Mr. Dirili completely soaked. He's nowhere near taking care of her.
But he's trying, and it's the thought that counts.
What? And he's even taken out his frustrations on her to boot. Did you apologize to Mr. Dirili properly after that? Well, what is that supposed to mean?
Oh, Dogenzaka was worried and frowned as he asked his question.
Kamisaki, did you make a careless mistake while taking care of Mr. Dirili?
Kirishima interjected with a stern look on his face. He hasn't done anything. It wasn't important, so please don't worry about it.
Mr. Dirili.
Oh, darn it, I keep skipping lines on accident. It drives me nuts. Okay.
Well, I suppose it's fine if Mr. Dirili says so. Oh, now that I think of it.
I love Kirishima. He's really hot. I wish he could be my butler. I like the way he wears his clothes.
After looking at your paperwork yesterday with Dogenzaka, we figured out that Kamisaki and Mr. Dirili have known each other since childhood. Yeah, well...
Yep, technically we do.
What? Are you serious? Oh, so that's how it is. That's pretty important. You should have told us sooner. Important? It's amazing that these two childhood friends were able to reunite like this. It almost feels like destiny.
Huh?
Oh. They're both blushing. Oh, so that's the reason why Kamisaki was so excited about this Butler trial.
What?
I wasn't. Don't try and hide it. You looked like a kid ready to go on a field trip the other day. I'm sure you were extremely excited to see Mr. Dirili again.
Huh? He's so shy, apparently.
So that's how it was. How nice. It must have been fun having a childhood friend like Mr. Dirili around. Could Mr. Dirili have been your first love? Well, you're wrong. I don't have any feelings for Dirili.
Oh, don't just blurt out stuff because you're embarrassed. Look, guys, Makoto's very sensitive. He can't take any teasing. He'll just take it out on me. Huh?
Not to mention I wasn't in the least bit happy about seeing her again.
What? Makoto, is that really how you feel?
Hold on, Kamisaki. Don't you think that was a little harsh? Yeah, you didn't need to say something like that. Just now I really didn't want to be reunited with Dirili. That's how I really feel. That's why,
Makoto. So that's how he felt. About our reunion. I guess I was the only one who was happy about it.
Kamisaki, do you even understand what you're saying? If you continue to have that attitude and make Mr. really sad, it might be best to appoint someone else as her personal butler.
What? Makoto's going to switch with someone else?
I have no intention of switching.
Huh?
Even if Mr. really has a problem with it, I will not let anyone take up this role. I will never allow it.
Makoto. Yep, mixed signals, man. Dude, get a hold of yourself.
Kamisaki, Mr. Really's the one who decides, not you. Her feelings don't matter anymore.
What?
No matter what she thinks of me, I don't intend to quit being her personal butler.
What? My feelings? Is he saying that I don't matter at all? Is that because Auntie Aiko's test to bring you back into the world of show business is at stake?
Huh?
That's why you'll even ignore my feelings and force me to keep you as my butler?
Huh? Then, does that mean you want me to switch with someone else? You want me to switch with Yonekura or Kira because they'll pamper you more than I will? Is that what you're trying to say?
Excuse me? He's terrible. I can't believe he said that.
You two have gone far enough. Let's leave it at that.
No, I need to yell at him more and beat some sense into him.
Kamisaki, why don't you step outside and calm down for a bit?
Kirishima was the only one smiling on the outside as he stopped us with his words. Makoto. Makoto frowned painfully. Even so, he walked out of the dining hall, just like that.
Phew, Kamisaki sure is a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry, Kagurazaka.
I don't think there's anything you need to apologize for, Mr. Really.
Kagurazaka smiled awkwardly and looked at me with gentle eyes.
It's troubling when words aren't good enough to convey our feelings.
Huh? What does that mean? Does Kagurazaka understand Makoto's feelings? I understand them too, but you're young and naive, so you don't get it.
Look, now your breakfast is cold because we've talked too much. I'll warm up your coffee. Kirishima, Kira, Yonekura, please take care of Mr. Really in Kamisaki's stead. Oh, will do. Roger that. Please dig in, Mr. Really.
Okay. Everyone energetically followed Kagurazaka's order. Breakfast continued as if nothing had happened. However...
Not to mention I wasn't the least bit happy about seeing her again.
Yep, I can see why he's here to learn how to get along with women better. His words a moment ago, I was really shocked by them. I can't believe I was the only one who'd been happy to meet again. You're not. Get a clue. I feel like I don't understand Makoto at all. I guess that's only natural. Even if I knew him as a kid, it's been a long time since then. Oh, Makoto. I guess he's not the same person I used to know. Maybe Kira and Yonekura knew something about Makoto. I'll give it a shot. I will talk to Kira. There's nothing I can do if I just worry about it on my own. It looks like Kira is a good judge of character. Maybe I should talk to him about it. Kira, can I talk to you for a second?
What is it, Mr. Really?
Kira turned around and smiled handsomely.
Oh, I know. You came to talk about Kamisaki, haven't you?
Huh? How did he figure it out? Because he's not naive.
Sheesh, Kamisaki sure has his own troubles. He's almost like a child. He can't be honest about his feelings in front of the girl he likes, and shouts at her rudely.
As he spoke, Kira looked annoyed and smiled awkwardly. The girl he likes?
Well, I do feel some sense of responsibility for his stupidity, as I am his senior. So, I'll apologize for his actions as well. I'm sorry, Mr. Really.
No, you don't have to do that.
But if you'd like, please talk to Kamisaki just one more time, otherwise he'll never learn his lesson. He never used enough words, or how should I put it? He always says things in a way that causes misunderstandings.
Huh? Talk to Makoto. What does that mean? Exactly what he said. Take it all at face value. He said exactly what he meant. I kind of feel even more confused, and I don't know what to do. When he said he wasn't happy to see me again, were those not his true feelings? Ugh, enough. There's nothing I can do just by thinking about it by myself. I have to talk to Makoto properly. However... What? Can't find him? I'm looking everywhere, even rooms I've never been in before. Makoto, why? He's nowhere to be found.
Miss Dirili, is something wrong?
Oh, Kirishima. Have you seen Makoto? I can't find him anywhere.
Kamisaki? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while now. I thought he'd gone off to be with you.
He didn't. I've been searching for him in the mansion this whole time.
I had told him to go outside and calm down. Maybe he's really gone outside.
I wonder, but it's been a long time, hasn't it?
Oh, you're right.
Kirishima looked down at his watch and winced.
Yes, he shouldn't need this much time to calm down.
Could Makoto have... Is he still angry? Could he be... Is he really angry with me?
Miss Dirili.
I mean, it makes sense. The words Makoto had said were his true feelings, and he'd gotten annoyed with being next to me. That might have given him a reason to leave.
Huh?
Kirishima opened his eyes wide in astonishment. It might not be that strange considering that. What should I do? It's all my fault.
It couldn't be. I don't think he'd do that.
But...
You're worrying too much.
You're so sweet, Kirishima. I want to date you.
Alright.
Kirishima?
If you're that worried, I'll make sure Kamisaki's luggage is still here. Once we know he's here, please stop thinking that it's your fault.
Okay. Thank you, Kirishima. A few minutes later...
I went to look for him, and his luggage is still in his room.
Oh, thank goodness. So, I guess he hasn't packed up his things and left after all.
I don't think he's the type of person to do those sort of things.
You're right. But in that case, he's just off pouting somewhere, don't worry. Where did he really go?
Kamisaki's gone missing. I swear. What is that guy doing?
Yeah. It's been a long time since he left. I can't believe he hasn't come back yet. This mansion is on high ground, far from the town, and there's a forest surrounding it. Maybe he carelessly went outside and couldn't find his way back.
It seems he left his cell phone in his room as well. We'll contact him.
This can't be. It'll be okay, Mr. Dirili. We'll all split up and look for him. Please wait in your room, Mr. Dirili. Oh, but I want to come too.
No, it would be a complete mess if you were to get lost outside as well.
Please leave it to us and wait here, okay? Are you trying to say I have a bad sense of direction? Kirishima and Kagurazaka smiled gently. Yeah, I understand. I couldn't help but nod. A lot of time has passed since then. I guess they still couldn't find Makoto. Kagurazaka told me to stay in my room, but I can't keep calm. I can't keep still. However, I continued to follow his orders and waited in my room for a while, but... No, I can't wait here any longer. I have to go search as well. And then I'll get in trouble, and Makoto will save me. I stormed down the stairs and headed toward the front door. Creak! When I used both hands to open the door... Oh, there he is! We didn't even get out there.
Miss Dirili.
Makoto? The person I was about to look for was standing in front of my face. Makoto! He came back! Thank goodness! Thank goodness! You come back!
Huh?
Without a second thought, I ran over to Makoto and hugged him.
Miss Dirili.
I can feel Makoto's warmth. He's so big and cozy. Cozy, that's how you describe him? Not to mention, he's really come back. Oh no, I'm so happy I just might cry. I have to do my best to keep it in. But still, I was so overjoyed my voice started to tremble. I'm so glad you're safe.
What do you mean safe?
I was so worried that something might have happened to you.
You didn't need to make such a big fuss about it. Well, no, I can see that you were really worried about me. Thank you.
That time you smiled? No, it's okay. But if you hadn't come back, I would have thought that you left because you were sick of me.
Of course not. I would never get sick of you. That's unthinkable. Because
No, it's fine. More importantly, I'm really happy that you're back.
Miss Dirili.
Makoto put his hand around my body. Makoto?
Dirili.
Kamisaki stared at me, shocked, with his eyes wide open.
I didn't mean to do that. I never meant to make you worry. I just did what Kirishima told me to do. I knew Kirishima was right, and that's why I went into town and got this.
Huh? What is this small box?
It's your birthday present. It's coming up, isn't it? That's why I went to go pick this up.
What? You ordered this for me?
Yeah. When I heard we would meet again, I ordered it in advance. If you remembered and chose me, then I thought I'd give it to you.
He went all the way down into town on foot for this? Well, you should have told somebody you were going.
Save it for your birthday.
Well, why'd you give it to me now?
And this is...
As he spoke, Makoto put his hand out once again. On the palm of his hand was... a clover?
I made you angry, and I thought we might not be able to see each other again.
Is he talking about the old wives' tale about the clover?
This way, even if I get fired as your butler and get kicked out of here, I thought we would be able to meet again somewhere, someday. It's painful spending time away from you.
Makoto. Wow, I can really understand how Makoto's feeling. Do you want to stay with me? It's too soon to ask him if he loves me. Don't spook him. He's easily spooked, obviously. Does that mean you want to stay with me?
That's,
You searched for this clover because you didn't want us to get separated and keep us together, right? Makoto's blushing. Again. Yeah, he does that a lot. Not to mention, he's so shaken up that he averted his eyes. Makoto, I want you to stay as my butler.
Huh?
I mean, I want to spend more time with you after all. I don't want to get separated from you either, especially now that we finally met again.
Oh. Dirili. Me too. I've always wanted to be with you.
Then why did you lie before? Makoto? He's hugging me too tightly. I can't breathe. Makoto! Makoto casually combed my hair.
Dirili.
Makoto's breath is really hot. Even his hands feel really warm on my head and around my waist. I feel a little dizzy, probably from the lack of oxygen.
I've always wanted to see you again. I kept believing we'd meet again someday. That's how I kept moving forward.
Makoto. But you'd said you weren't happy seeing me again.
Of course I'd be happy seeing you again after all these years. I've always wanted to be by your side. I didn't want to leave you. I didn't just want to see you again. I wanted to be with you forever.
When he said he wasn't happy to see me again, is that what he really meant?
Dirili.
Oh, Makoto looks really serious. When he looks at me like that, even I start to feel funny.
I've always loved you.
What?
And of course, I feel the same now. I love you.
In my head, I'm like, are you joking? But no, I had to say, I thought you hated me. Since the beginning, I thought you weren't happy to see me again. I thought you hated me.
What?
Makoto opened his mouth for a second.
There's no way I feel that way.
His face became even scarier right before my eyes.
I've always loved you. Even back then when we were little, I couldn't forget about you. When I'd heard I would see you again, I was so happy I could have jumped for joy. But I thought you'd be disgusted with me if you heard that. That's why I didn't tell you.
No way!
But I don't care what you think of me now. No matter what you think, I won't leave your side ever again. I love you, Dirili.
Makoto.
Dirili.
Makoto!
Dirili. No, just kidding. How do you feel about me?
Oh, me too. I love you too.
Huh?
Makoto opened his eyes up wide and fixated them on me.
You're not just saying that because you feel bad for me, right?
No, that's not it. I'm still not sure, but I probably love you too. At least, that's how I feel right now.
Dirili.
Eek! Makoto put a lot of strength into his arms and held me even tighter than before.
If you say something like that, I won't let you get away ever again. You're mine, okay?
Ah, possessiveness. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I won't ever let you go. I won't let anyone look at you or touch you.
You can't stop people from looking at me. And, doctors need to touch me. And I might want to hug my mom and dad or siblings sometimes.
Are you really okay with that?
Yeah, except for the aforementioned things.
Dirili.
He held me tightly and kissed my hair. Again and again. He gave me many kisses on my hair, ears, and forehead.
I love you, Dirili. Even if you hate me and cry, I'll never let go of you, no matter what.
He whispered passionately between our kisses. Thank you, Makoto. Thank you for loving me so much. It felt like I was in a dream as I listened to Makoto's voice. Well, we got that out of the way much earlier than I thought we would. I thought it would be like an entire game of misunderstandings and then we'd get together in chapter 7 or something. But chapter 4 will be a love rampage. That sounds like it's going to be a little crazy. So hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.